Look what a sexy, incredible boyfriend I have. Like, it's like and adore. The sexiest hands you can imagine, sexy tattoos. Like, oh, I also am a bass guitar musician. Yeah, yeah. I do. I am a good bass line provider. Not really. So, yes, I have a diamond head. Yeah, I have a diamond head. This is for sale. This is for sale. As it's going for sale. But I'm thinking I should probably, well, it would be money for my sugar baby. My sugar baby likes things. I like to buy things for sugar baby. They know, like cool things, like astronomical objects, like things that enable my baby to see astronomical, to feel astronomical, to feel Babylon, to feel celestial spheres at first hand touch, to enable my baby to feel the sky. My baby to feel the sky. But but this is really sexy. When I was in 12, 11, 10, 9th and 10th grade, there were those sexy guys, but then they disappeared because they were in 12th grade. And no, I was actually in 12, 11, 10, 9. I was in 9th grade, and they were really sexy. Like, they were this sexy in my class, but then they disappeared the next year, and I wanted to impress them, so I was like, well, I should probably wear a leather skirt. And then I bought a skirt, but I bought a leather skirt in Germany, like somewhere, like wherever, abroad. So I went to the leather store, and I purchased a black leather skirt because it was, it's attractive. Like, men love leather, and it's like obvious, like it's not like a secret. Like, men love leather, and so I wore that and a metal T-shirt. And the metal T-shirt was Daimu Mayhem. We love the logo of Mayhem because it's sexy, and of course, and the man is like I never really did I own a record of Mayhem? No, like Borknager. Oh yes. So no, but it's not funny because that style it's like unmistakable. It makes people extremely excited and into it. It's is it hard to produce it? No, because when I lost my virginity, the creature that I have lost the virginity with has also been acquainted and knowledgeable with the final elements and steps of the existence, and so it was very deep, my virginity loss, and there were so it's not, I actually own a record of the band Venom. Venom means extreme bitterness in terms of human personality. It means extreme bitterness or spiteful character. It also can mean, but we all want to mention this, it can mean Yad Vashem, we call the poison. That's ridiculous. I have to change this, really. It's like pink, I hate, like, it's like, this is transsexual. Venom means the poison that possess some reptiles, ugly creatures, possess inside of their tail or their where would they have it? Tail or their yeah, well, they're killer, disgusting creatures, reptiles. And then also, if you analyze Aboriginal tribes or not tribes, some warriors would use poisonous arrows to kill the enemy. And you don't have, it's like constant warfare to kill the enemy. Because people have been using venom upon me, and I almost died. And then I moved to a different world because of the venom. And that's a very spiteful thing. Like, those people who use venom upon others should burn in heck. They should. And they will, and they have, and I'm happy about it. Well, it serves them well, pays them well. If you want to poison someone, I'm blessed. I'm blessed by Hashem. I'm blessed by the holy, blessed be He, that I'm healthy, that, it's a heavy rainfall. There's a Doppler shift of the pressure. So because of the travels that I have been through, I've been traveling to long distances, at least 30 couple strong units with Brad. And when Brad landed in the Tranquility Base, which we call the water, it was a bold experience. It was not some sort of Stella woman who gave ass and had a daughter, and the guys were just fucking her more. And if you want to hang out with guys, you know for 100% they're gonna be fucked. No matter if they're castrated, they're still gonna fuck you. And fuck you. Well, they will have intercourse with you. Now, I'm just saying, because some women are like, oh, I should settle down with a man. And then they give birth because, they don't know anything about life, but I should have attended sexology school not to get fucked and tend babies. I'm lucky because I don't have to tend babies. I'm not boasting or anything, but in my life, I don't have ass wiping. I don't have to deal with elementary school knowledge, and then I don't have to go to preschool or kindergarten or grade 0. I don't have to go through all that boredom. It takes darn 25 years until a person matures, or around never. Oh, it depends. If they're actually intelligent, it depends on the IQ. It really doesn't matter on the place of the position in the zenith of your sun or your moon, or other celestial bodies are just kind of they do have an effect, but not the gas giants or whatever, but the actual fast ones. And but the moon is just I'm a little child because this moon, but I'm a little child of my parents. I love my parents. It's nice, but then but those are the psychiatry sick. They're mentally ill, so they need protection. Those are mentally retarded. Those are mentally retarded. This is mental retardation. Therefore, they require protection, because if you don't have sanity protection, then because it's if you have a T-shirt, I have a T-shirt of Sagittarius which says "Keep it real." Then I have my own moon sign. It says critical. Then I have critical mass, and then I have a different T-shirt. Do I have a T-shirt? Yeah, it says secretive, etc. But then you get a T-shirt of 69 position, which women perform with men. They suck their dick, and the man eats their vagina. And then it says crazy. So this here is psychiatry ill. And but you can't kill them with venom. You can't administer venom randomly to a person who's not your family member, a female family member. It's against justice. And if that is taking place, then those people burn in hell and never return, because they return from hell. If your circuit's dead, like you go a couple times, that's acknowledged for presence list, where there's no children givers, the men, they have no problem with creating a person. They just have sex. And the women who have sex to have, like, real women in the Bible times, they have, for example, Sarah, like a most basic example of Sarah, with Abraham. They were sitting for 900 years, really, like literally 900 years in a tent, and they were just watching other Hebrews wander around the desert, and they were innocent. They were two innocent teenagers, and God has blessed them. Or maybe they were even pre-teenagers. Well, either way, like when I was a teenager, I was innocent. Has blessed them with a child because they were decent. They were not. God says that you're not to lie with with another man, of course, but you're not to lie with a woman. And the Orthodox Jews, they don't have sex. They conceive babies, and the moment they have the intercourse, if they do it in a natural way, well, probably like they're not into it. And people who are into it are don't deserve the attention of God or their mercy. If you use sexuality, you're a deviant, and it's sodomy, and it's Gomorrah, and then the Babel tower collapses because people are behaving, like acting in their conduct, their conduct is of condemnable nature, of course. And like, because men, they create humans by having sex, and women, if they create a baby, they're the slave of the man, because the man will demand to have a girl, like nowadays. Then, because I have acquaintances who are I only have acquaintances who are older than me. Yeah, but like still, it's the 80s and the 70s, and also the 60s. So generally, around my close, I'm really young. So I'm very young, because like my friends are 50 over. Then their parents did not have access to IVF. So no, in royal circles, which we called up north, which is the northern person, the people have also been spiritual, and they knew that you're not to sit on a penis. That's like, if a woman sits on a penis, they're a cowgirl, and it's over. A relation with God is finished. It's terminated. The relation to God is God will not ever look at you again. Because women in royal areas and palaces, they, like, for example, like modern times, you get the crown princes of Cambridge and the crown prince who's going to be the monarch of England. They have 3 kids, but those kids, like the woman, she's skinny because she was not pregnant. I'm not saying it could have been adopted. Well, the kids look similar, but okay, but it's like divine science. It's not cock-riding. Like, I know it's like, it's horrible, but like the woman is skinny. Like, the woman would not be skinny if they were a cowgirl, a cowwoman, or a ranger, or a person who rides a bull or any other animal. Like, they have in rodeos, they have like raging cow, and people take, it's like a athletic thing. You don't, so that you don't fall off the of the beef or anything of that. you don't fall off an animal, a hoofed animal. But there's like a really good composition called hoofed clench. And, oh, yeah, but like, yeah, it is good. But like, if you don't fall off that, if you don't fall off this animal, it's athletic. It's like the Olympics, but like the cool Olympics, not like freak Olympics. No. Yeah. So women who look at nowadays. So we have other people, and they reproduce, but they reproduce without having sex, because like, I don't know, like, it's probably not, people think, well, oh, it's like very nice, it's an act of God, but that's what Christianity teaches them. Christianity tells them that if you love another person, the Christianity like does it through love, and they're like, well, if you love another person, it's going to be, yeah, but the man still fucks the woman. Yeah, and the woman is a slut. In the mind of this persona, or this persona, or any other man, even him, and of course him, and every other man. If he puts a penis inside of his wife, the wife is not a wife any longer. They're a slut. That's how God, or people have been reading the scripture. They're infiltrated with that notion, that idea, and that way of thinking, that if a woman has sex with a man, then she's not a woman anymore. She's not to be respected. Well, I think, oh, if not a woman, then I'm a man. I have to be attractive. Like, you have to tend, like the life giver. Yeah, the life giver. Yeah, that's like the essence of life. It is, because like you can get there's sperm banks. There's sperm banks everywhere. You can get gametes from from any donor. So it's like you can reproduce nowadays, like probably since the 70s, since the dolly sheep. Yeah, etc. Like, first it was the sheep, and anyway, so it's the end of summer, and we've been the lightest winter stars over the event horizon before sunrise, majestic Orion, and the most brightest star, Sirius. It had a meaning in Egypt, and Egypt was not ugly. Like, Egypt was, the pharaohs were also nice, but they went over the top. Some of them, they exaggerated, but they were royal. I mean, they had good makeup, and it was quite sexy. It was a different style, and they had slanting eyes also. So, yeah, it's end of summer, nothing's going on. And the celestial unless because I really want my sugar daddy to buy me. It's not expensive. It costs €5. A calendar from Manuel. It's because I have 3 astronomical calendars, but I want a Manuel calendar, and it's going to be the conjunction of Moon and Aldebaran on the 6th. And on the 8th, it's Moon and Saturn, and we like Saturn. Saturn is satanic, and it's cool. That was the invention. We like David Lee Roth, and we like Marilyn Manson is really like, I think it's funny. No, like if you listen to that content, it's like he's cool because like he's an American teenager, and like we don't back in Europe, we don't get the American world firsthand, and like Manson is like I used to say that it's not metal music, but it is metal music. They have it's like really goth too, and the man is intellectual kind of. No, the man. My favorite member of Marilyn Manson is Ramirez. I really like Ramirez, and because they're actually the person who creates that music. They had a plagiate of drummers. Sure. I mean, there's definitely something good to say about a Libra, although at this very moment I cannot think of any. Because Libra, I feel unfortunate for, because well, they're just like, they're not stable. They're not stable. It doesn't matter. It's not Themis. It's not Themis. It's not Justitia. It's just a very unstable sign and person. And then Libra is well, they cannot keep a man. Like, look at, like, you know, this pop star Levine. It's cute, it's dumb, it's blonde, it's stupid, and it has good hair because it's fed, you know, good food. But it's like, it's just dancing and there's no essence. There's nothing in it. Yeah, and that's a Libra, but that's an actual Libra, and that's actual Libra. But you think that people like September, October, that like end of September, and because like when the celestial body shifts its orbit, it's like it's no longer in your it's no longer watching over you. It's no longer a patron. When it visibly and ostensibly changes its course of trajectory. It's no longer in your vicinity. Yeah, so end of September in October. Well, no, I'm lucky I'm not that, because I would have been. Well, it's just not as bold as a Scorpio or as a Sagittarius. I like Sagittarius because it reminds me of the things that I associate the most with is the biblical writer. For me, it's powerful, and it's like the connection with an animal. Like, I've said it a million times, but it's the way it is. And it's Sagittarius is very optimistic and intelligent, and their intelligence is their strength. It's I find it exceptionally valuable. I have a lot of happy items. Happy items are things that make everyone happy, which means socks. Like, yeah, I'm wearing, like, I just took off my pentagram sock because they hurt my because it's like a terrible barometer. It's really because there's large clouds upon they are. You can find that clouds in hot Jupiters. Hot Jupiter. I prefer if it was blue. So it reminds me of the ancient of the ancient writer Sagittarius, and it's great. I like Sagittarius. It reminds me of my life. For me, my life is this. I can't wait. Only it's 7:20, 7:19. Probably 24 more minutes. We're into it 20, like 20, 30. And then, well, but this is what men love. Men love this, so you have to be not making the man happy. This, I find it incredible. I love this. Hammurabi, okay, Hammurabi moved on several other nearby cities. Yeah. Well, Hammurabi was like my, they're my role model. Babylon's relationship. The content had a profound impact on Babylon's relationship with other cities. Oh yeah, that's the ancient writer. That's what they look like. They had very royal attire. This is royal. It's embroidered. It has embroidered. It has needlework on it. It has metal. Royal, and all metals are extraterrestrial origin. All shiny minerals are not from from the solar system even. And this is me. That's how I conceive myself. And in this situation, winning much favor among his subjects, possessing great prosperity and wealth. Of course, like Hammurabi had their subjects, and that's Hammurabi. They were also very fine athletes. From the center of Babylon, Babylon built a transport of goods throughout his kingdom. So this is Hammurabi, and this is their spouse. This is their palazzo, and these are inhabitants of Babylon. That's what it looked like. And then Hammurabi's power was very mighty. Was very strong and undeniable. Like their weapons were not neglectable. And the best I'm keeping for the ending. And this I printed this on very high quality as visible when I left a dorm. It was not a dorm, it was horrible, because the food in the dorm was really bad. It was like practically, I called it jail time. It was jail, but like because of venom. So this is the new version of this. Yeah, but this one is especially cute. This one is cute, but this is the new version of it. See how they were, they were not enslaved like in Egypt. They're like stronger than the pharaoh. Depending on you have to like talk diplomatically with the pharaoh, but with the help of God, because Moses was young at that time, and Aaron was like the same as Moses. See, they invented the script. But see how wise they are, and they're wearing biblical kippahs, biblical yarmulkes. And then there is, I'm just looking at my honey. I love my honey bear. My honey bear is so cute. Look how cute my honey bear is. Can you imagine a cuter honey? They're so cute. I mean, they're so sweet and all around gorgeous. And then and finally, it's not final yet. That's how I see myself. A decent man. This is magical. I love it. It's my favorite. I read it all the time. For example, if a lover does give children, and his slave gives children to them, and he was going to say, kids, you are mine, and you are my virgin wives. You are part of them. When your father will be coming, the wealth of my family, their kids will be dividing with their and other heirs, sons and virgin wife, among half of the heritage. And then the heritage giver will choose the heir, because yeah, so they're going to be sharing the heritage, and they're going to be fratricide. Wise man, wise man, very wise, and we love December. I love December. I cannot, like, it makes me happy. And finalmente, which is, I'm definitely saying how people in Mexico speak. And well, probably Danish person would be like, oh, that's insane. And that's the kingdom of the Hebrew Bible. He's drinking from a cup. He's sitting down and looking at the sunset of his beautiful